Government has announced some changes to the H visa program to modernize that program. I'd like to talk to you about two of them today. I'm immigration attorney Christopher Gaston at the Gaston Law Firm in Stuart, Florida. The government is making changes to go into effect this month that are aimed at modernizing some of the H visa programs. So let's talk about one that I think is pretty monumental for the H-1B program. The new changes will allow individuals with an ownership interest in a company, a U.S. company, to receive an H-1B petition from that company. That's pretty big because in the past, an individual who had an ownership interest in a company could not receive an H-1B visa from that company. That company couldn't petition for that individual. So that meant a lot of entrepreneurs and business owners or individuals who had an ownership stake in a company where they were employed would not be able to receive an H-1B visa from that company. That company was not allowed to petition for them. This has changed, and I think it's going to encourage individuals who are entrepreneurs to be involved in the H-1B program, especially individuals who've made an investment and opened a business, and maybe their investment isn't large enough to get them to the EB-5 investor visa program, and they're not from a treaty investor country, so they can't take advantage of an E2 treaty investor visa. This may be a way for an entrepreneur to receive a employment-based visa to work in the United States. Another big announcement relates to the H-2B temporary worker program. So the H-2B program formally has a restriction where an individual coming to work in the United States had to be a citizen or a national of one of the countries that were listed in the H-1B country list. That country list is going away this month. Therefore, anybody from any country in the world is going to be able to receive an H-2B visa and come to the United States as a temporary worker. Again, that expands the universe of workers significantly because there's workers from many of the countries that we have that are close in proximity or that have skilled workers or available workers who we would like to bring to the United States, but we're not on the list, and there was a very cumbersome process to try to add a country to the list. That seems to be going away, so employers can select a temporary worker from any country anywhere in the world to come and work in their business on an H-2B visa. If you have questions about work visas or changes to the laws related to work visas, contact my firm, Gaston Law Firm, at 772-219-0101. You can find us on the web at www.gastonlawfirm.com. If you know anybody who could benefit from this information, please share our video, share the content so that we can provide competent and comprehensive immigration assistance to those who need it. At the Gaston Law Firm, our goal, our motto is that we are building American futures.